It's another Saturday night in the stars, dudes.
Et du welcome back to Cosmolossal Creation.
No up not down.
Hi to this welcome back to Cosmolossal Creations.
All this sodding about really give me the remote, dude. What a palaver. Right there, you go simple when you know how, dude.
Hey dudes, welcome back to Cosmolossal Creations.
Okay, Lighthouse Larry, let's really try to shine with this. Yeah, well, that's what it says here anyway. 5 4 3 2 1, let's go, dudes.
It was just another day at the office. Everything was going tickety-boo. Yeah, time for a quick Al Pacino and a long look out of the window. And then wow, disaster struck. To know what happened must have been something in the Al Pacino, but within 30 seconds the whole of Wall Street knew about me little mishap. It wasn't long before no one owed a dime. Yet it's all maths and well beyond me, but there was something in that coffee that knew how to add it all up. Maybe I shouldn't have been greedy and added that extra spoonful, but oh well, that was it for me. The exit door was my immediate destiny once again. Oh well, think on your feet. Yes, so I made my way straight back to the job center to see my careers advisor again before I dare go home to tell my mom about the big sum humdrum.
Oh, Sided Larry's back again. Let's draw straws to see who gets him this week.
Oh well, you know what they say, dudes. As one door closes, another one opens. You know, I've seen more than a few different faces behind that desk over the 40 years I've been coming in here, and none of them knew what they were doing. I'm telling you. Try something different, he says with the usual attitude. Then just as I'm leaving I saw it. Why not? I thought it ticked all my boxes. You hardly see anyone tick know how to change a light bulb, tick stay up all night tick. Yeah, it was right up my street. Come on, think about it, who's gonna even notice I've gone? No one, I thought to myself as I tried on the wellies. Well, that was it. I was gone, and it wasn't long before I arrived at my desolate destination. Yeah, I guess it's true, dudes. As one door closes, another door opens. Well, sod the stairs, and by the time I got up there out of breath, the view wasn't exactly breathtaking, but hey, let's see what the morning brings, I thought to myself, as I sucked on a fisherman's friend. Well, it wasn't long before I got into the swing of things. Yeah, too short for long, too short, that was me, that's where I was at. And hey, the job had its moments. It was far from boring, I thought to myself as I finished the bag of fisherman's friends and had a really cool rush, as you know. And if you don't, then you haven't lived yet. Okay, it may not be your bag, I know, but you'll never know until you also have done a bag in one go. What a great opportunity to do some big art, I thought to myself as I opened another bag of fisherman friends with eyes bulging and blinking along with a blimmin' light. Write what you like, but write in reverse, dudes. You get my drift, yeah. Daylight finally arrived as it does, and I switched off my big responsibility for the day and got out me new budget binoculars to survey the sky blue scene as you do. Yeah, what a job and what a bird's eye view of life on the ocean waves, I said to myself, seeing as how I was all alone and all that. Yeah, sure was a busy place, I replied to myself. I spied with my little eye a few dudes doing what dudes must do when the foreman has gone ashore. Well, I popped downstairs to make an Al Pacino to keep myself awake, and then it happened. Well, I know what you're thinking, it couldn't happen twice in one cartoon, but hey, that's cartoon land for you, anything can happen. Well, I took them back upstairs to check them out, and all seemed fine, so I thought. But as I kept turning the screw, I could see something on the horizon. There was some dude looking pretty sad standing on his own little island talking to himself. But then hey dudes, don't we all, especially when standing alone on something this tall? I thought I'll turn the screw a bit more to see what I can see, yet it must have been the hot Al Pacino on the lens, but I could see over the horizon with me binoculars. You may not believe this, but the more I turned the screw, the more islands I could see. At first I thought I was seeing things, but you know, not me. I'm a level-headed guy, ain't I, dudes? Some had one tree, some had two, and some looked like they didn't even know they were stuck out there on their own. Yeah, the poor sods.
I think I missed the last bus. I'll have to flag down the next cab that comes along.
Bin we up sketty now, if you please. A joke's a joke, but I've been stuck out here for 3 weeks now. Oh yeah, very funny. Now where am I going to sleep tonight? You just wait until you get shore leave sketty, then we'll have a great big laugh, trust me.
Get your burgers here, dudes. Hot dogs, kebabs, you name it, we do it. Harry Hot Dog is me name burgers. Me ain't got it, then come and get it. Yeah, there are some who think I've done the wrong on moving me pitch out here, but this is the hot dog business for you. You can stand about for weeks without a sale, and then all of a sudden, then all of a sudden all your punters come along together. I'm not stupid, dudes, I'm just stupid looking. There's a slight difference.
We haven't spoke for several months. He has got his tree, and I have got mine. We've drawn a line in the sand, and I, for one, am not going to cross it, believe me.
No problem, I'm well happy with my independence. You have to cut the cord sooner or later, dudes.
I know he misses me and his bedtime story. It's only a matter of time before the little creep comes creeping over begging his lovely mum for forgiveness. Just wait, you give it another couple of months, and he'll come creeping back as always, you'll see. Believe me, I know my dumb can the blimmin' dipstick.
Who me? I'm well happy with me two pet rocks. We get along just fine, yeah.
Really well, that's his opinion.
Yeah, what a boring old git. Hope someone comes along and rescues him this year.
That's what you said last year, darling.
The more I turned the screw, then the more the islands came into focus. Millions of them, as many as you could possibly imagine. Yeah, it was like watching an old movie. Believe me, my eyes weren't deceiving me.
So where is the ship? You're supposed to bring the blimmin' ship so I can get out of this stupid cartoon. Go back, read the script, and get it right next time, fellas. Blimmin' amateurs, I don't know where he gets them from. Up really is down in these cartoons, let me tell you, dudes.
Yeah, and the more I look, the more I see there were some who had their own islands. And there were countless others all clinging on to their tiny little islands. It all seemed rather surreal.
Surreal? Well, really, now is that it for me and this one, dudes, cause I've got to be at the Surreal Comedy Club by 11. Thanks guys, good luck with this one, you'll need it, and I'm out of here. Now you can wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. Yeah.
There were some who were happy with their lot and did what they could to pass the time away.
Well, catch it then and stop posing for the camera, woman.
Okay, and maybe even vogue if you catch me right.
Then there were many who were not so content with their surrounds.
Those two have got a bloomin' hutton. This one over here has a hat to keep out of the sun. Yet what have I got? Just a bloomin' leaf. What a joke, dudes.
We want that island handed over, friend.
No way, dudes, we want that island.
Hey dudes, why don't we just swap?
Swap? Are you serious? Life couldn't be that simple. Get real, yeah.
Right, that's it then. All out war. Yeah, where are your leaders?
Same as yours, safely over the horizon, I suppose.
Oh well, sawed it. Pass over another bag of cookies, dude.
Sure, it's a pleasure, man. Here, catch.
Back to work. Good job. I've got a few jars of Al Pacino up here to help me get through the long dark night. Wonder what the new day will bring.
Yeah, it's me. Say no more, but sod it. Whatever. What's new? Yeah, same as it ever was, dudes.
Morning brought the surreal sight of more and more islands, and then I turned the screw some more. Wow, I thought to myself, no sleep, 2 jumbo jars of Al Pacino and these blimmin' binoculars was sure adding up to a surreal sight, alright. There were even more islands far beyond the horizon of reason, yeah, billions of them, some with dudes and some without. I'm not making this all up, dudes, I'd tell you if I was, wouldn't I? Now let me tell you, there were so many different islands with so many far out dudes, yeah. all looking like they were having a whale of a time. Yeah, it was all so surreal yet so very real, believe me. Yeah, everywhere you look you'll find them when you've got a real proper pair of bins like these, I'm telling you dudes. Yeah, it was all so far out you could really get carried away with them. Yeah, so many dudes all sitting about together as one big family on some really big islands out there in the cosmolossal ocean, all looking out onto even more and more islands. Sure glad I took one of these jobs, and there's plenty more of them down the job center, dudes, just go for it. Yeah, you'll be surprised where your CV can take you. Yeah, grab a jumbo jar of Al Pacino while they're going, dudes, get in before the rush. And one last thing, dudes, treat these little treats with some respect. Yeah, it takes a while before you can do a bag in one go. Yeah, work your way toward the big rush. Be careful. They're so cool, dudes, let me tell you. So how did it go? Did I look good? Did it shine like you wanted, dude?
Yeah, not too terrible I suppose. Yeah, you did okay man, but you're down the road now cause you have got a zero contract and are now surplus to requirements. Sorry and all that, goodbye.
Well, Sounded, do you think you can do me a reference for me next job then?
Yeah, sure, no problem man, but we gotta rush away now and have a quick go on the island. Yeah, already dudes.
Oh yeah, far out dude.
Let's keep rolling, yeah.